Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. And today we're going to just take a quick look overall at the tank, the overall health of it, as we always do. And yeah, just maybe a few things. Obviously another little bit of a sad day as well today, in that one of my famous chromis sadly passed away the other day. I looked for any signs of health, in ill health or anything like that, but now they're just a double. Now they're just a double act. There's only the two of them now. But yeah, I looked at the one that passed away, and there was no signs of health issues. You know, it was fairly chunky. I'm assuming that he's probably just died of maybe old age or, you know, something like that. But there was definitely no signs of bullying. There's no signs of biting or anything like that. So yeah, I really don't know. And like you said, we never really know in this hobby, do we, what things actually die of, to be fair. But it's just one of those things, everything passes away at some point. But yeah, I was a bit gutted, like I said. We never want to lose anything in our reefs, for sure. They just become part of the family, don't they? You know, so it's yeah, pretty gutted, but it is what it is. But anyway, going on to the issue that I was having, obviously about this yellow one. I was sat there thinking about it, and also I was speaking to Phil as well from Coral Essentials, and he was saying, like, which I never actually thought of. Have I had any swings or anything like that in the tank to make it, you know, maybe lose colour? As we all know, yellow corals in the reef are really hard to keep anyway, especially SPS. They're really difficult. A lot of people can't keep them. And I've had this one for, well over a year, and it's done really well. So, and then when I thought about it, I thought, well, you know, I have if you remember, a month ago, a little bit over a month ago, I had this salinity swing, where my salinity, because of the ATO stuck on, it went down to 1.021. Which obviously certain corals can keep up with it. Certain corals can adjust to that, especially LPS and stuff like that, and softies. But sometimes SPS can't really keep up with it and don't really like those sort of big swings, and especially in salinity. And I think this might be the reason why this PC Rainbow, when I said that there's loads of growth on it. However, the flesh doesn't seem to be keeping up with it. If you look, I mean, just look at the tips there. Now, it's not STNing. I just think it's just, like, growing too quick. You know, in a sense that the nubs are growing quite quick, quite fast. The new growth. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But maybe it might have been stressed because of the salinity swing. Hopefully that will come back, because it has got really good colour on the bottom part of it. And I think that's what's happened to this yellow one. It's actually still alive, but the polyps are still coming out of it, but it's just dulled in colour. This yellow one, the Pikachu, is still stayed okay. It's not as colourful as it has been, but I'm assuming, like I said, I'm thinking that maybe it might have something to do with its salinity swing. As you all know, my ICP test came back, and to be honest, they was pretty decent considering 4 years without a water change. I think it was pretty decent, to be fair. So I'm just thinking maybe that might be the case. Let me know in the comments whether you think that could be the case. As for the rest of it, all the other SPS, they've all done really well. They've all, you know, managed to combat that swing. As I've said before, the LPS and the softies, they've all done really well. And the new additions, the Raja and the Zoas, the Dayglows, and the other ones, they've all survived. So, and they were the newest additions to the tank. So obviously it's not affected them. But the salinity is back up to normal now. It's at 1.025. So we're all good in that sense. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. I have got the Tunzi back now. I've just got to go and pick up the magnets. They're at the shop. I thought they actually got sent off to Tunzi, but they didn't. They've stayed in the shop. And a miscommunication that I've been waiting for 3 days. Well, 4 days now. I could have actually gone down and picked them up before I started work. But anyway, nevertheless, it's one of those things. I'll get that up and running, and I'll get that back up on the system this week. So hopefully I'm going to keep you all informed of how it's going and stuff, and hopefully it'll work out right. If you look here, I've actually moved this across. This Indo here was getting shaded out by this Holy Grail. The Holy Grail has just gone absolutely massive now. It just seems to be sprouting more and more heads all the time, which is a good thing. But these two here were all getting blocked out. So what I've done is, these two are on the rock. This is on its own ledge. And I've just twisted the rock slightly. So obviously this can get a bit of light and stuff. These are all the little pieces that I've snapped off this Miyagi taut. And as you can see, polyp extension on the Miyagi taut is fine. It's really, really good. So yeah, and there's the holder for the algae. This coral here, I've actually moved because I think it was getting stung by the torch as well. It just expands really, really thin. It's not actually expanded quite a lot. I think it's a bit peed off, to be fair. But it'll come good. It'll come back out, and everything will be fine with it. As for the rest of it, this one here is doing really, really good. Settled into the tank, and I think there's a bit of growth now, more coming on it. But only time will tell. We'll see. We'll see with that over the time. But yeah, hopefully guys, this yellow one will come back. I'm thinking, I mean this is one thing with, especially with SPS, is it doesn't happen straight away. It's usually 2 or 3 weeks later you actually see, you know, the issue. And I think this is where I'm seeing it now, with this and with this as well. So I'm thinking I'm seeing it a few weeks later, as it always happens, because like I've said, everything else in the tank is absolutely thriving. So yeah, it just seems a bit strange, but it is what it is. We'll get to the bottom of it. One thing that I am going to report on is this Gunny not doing too good. In the truth be told, I've left it and I've tried my best with it, but I just don't think I can keep Gunnies, guys. It's just one of those tanks that I just can't keep them. And this is a side view. I mean, these I'm thinking I'm gonna have to trim, obviously. I mean, if you just look so close to the glass now, and it's actually shading out, if you think, you know, the corals below. So I might have to trim these right back, to be honest. But when I did that last time, my calcium shot right through the roof, and stuff like that, and obviously my alkalinity as well. And that's because you're taking out so much at a time. What I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to have to take out small amounts, you know, snap them small amounts, pieces at a time, and so not to shock the system, because obviously, you know, you don't want too many, especially like with what I've gone through with these ones here. I don't want to shock the system too much by, you know, giving an alk spike or, you know, a calcium spike. So what we'll do is we'll do that slowly, snap little pieces off, and we'll go there. But one thing I do want to mention is these day glows. I've actually seen there's actually a pup on the right hand side one. I looked the other night and I actually seen like a little baby pup coming out of it. So that's really, really good. I'm really happy that seems to have settled in and stuff. And they're not getting too much of a flow. They're not being battered. All the others have settled in well. Even this one now started to open up. It's been over a week and a half now. So yeah, everything seems to have settled in really good. As for these Duncans and, you know, this Monty, all doing really good. And they've all settled in. They're all settled in really well. So this is just going to be a short one, guys. I'm not going to do a long ones no more. I've obviously, with monitoring the YouTube, I don't think people like too longer videos. So I'm just going to keep them short and sweet from now on. And yeah, I might actually start doing them every 2 weeks rather than every week, because we don't get much changes in a reef tank, you know, over a week, you know. So other than if something drastic has happened, you know, like obviously my fish passing away, or we have an issue with like certain corals, then I'll post another one up. But I don't think, yeah, I don't think really posting every week is really good, to be honest. So I think I might start doing it every 2 weeks. But I'm still going to be here, and I might have to take a break shortly anyway, because I'm going to have some good news coming up personally. in the family life. So yeah, I'll probably be taking a little bit of a break, so I'm going to let you all know if I'm not going to be disappearing completely, but there might be a few weeks where I don't actually upload anything. But we'll see. We'll go to that point when we get there. But hopefully, guys, you enjoyed the video. Like I said, comment below whether you think that my assessment of this is right. I'm assuming it could be, to be honest, because like I said, everything else is worked out, is fine, and it's all flourishing. But leave a comment below. If you clicked the thumbs up, or you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you didn't, then click the thumbs down. If you're not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully, you know, we're climbing up slowly but surely. We're nearly at 1,100 subscribers, which is fantastic. Never thought I'd ever get to that stage, but hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed, everything will work out well for this yellow coral, and then hopefully this little rock will take off. So once again, guys, I really appreciate you following and commenting, and yeah, if I don't see you on the live streams, I'll see you on the next video. So take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.